Camera's coming. Camera's coming. Cameras are coming. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I'm sleepy. I should pretend it was by accident. Oh wait. Oh my god, I'm live? Oh my wow. What? That's crazy. Hold on. Hey, there we go. Sweet. I'm gonna adjust the way I sit at this desk for the benefit of the camera angle. Hello, hello. How's my volume versus the music? It looks pretty good. What's the date say? The 14th? Yes. 06, 14, 22. Let's get... Nope. Don't want that. Don't want that at all. Usually I would do this without people watching at the same time, but I want to, bring you inside the actor's studio, as it were. How's everybody doing? Mope scores in the chat, please. It's a score out of 100%, indicating how mopey you're feeling on a given day. I'm on the wrong... No, this is the right microphone. Sorry. Oh, sorry. All right, sorry about the mic quality if that was weird for a second. It should be good now. Woo! There we go. That should be good. Ooh, ooh. Skrrr. Just gonna start recording the audio straight away, or else I'll forget, knowing me. I am a notoriously silly Billy. I'll start doing video as well, because we got 5 hours and 46 minutes of recording time available to us. Oh my god, Chronic Pain Gang, what's up? Oh, suffer with me. Oh. Let me just see if I can get this Chrome window to show up correctly. Cut, yep, perfect. Little fraction bigger. Make the frame itself slightly bigger. Actually, let's make it way bigger because this is not very convenient for the kid. That's fine. That's fine. Therapy in 6 minutes. Don't be funny for the next hour. That I can guarantee. If there's one kindness I can do you, it's to be unfunny. All right, we're back. Oh boy, hold on. How's that? How's the lighting on that? I gotta get my, oh, wait, there's one not even on. One of them was not even turned on. How's that? Ooh! Wake up. One of them's out of bat. Oh, one of them's out of battery, no caparoo. Okay, that's fine. Is that a problem I can fix? I know this is not exactly a bold new, like controversial thought. It is crazy how many wires I own and never the one that I need. I organize them, I move them around, I try and get them in the right place. Never ever are the ones that I need. My roommate, who's probably on the stream right now, has a wonderfully organized set of cables in the living room, and I didn't even think of going through them because I didn't think I'd need it. Chat. Wait. No, it's the wrong type. Shit. No, it's the wrong kind. It's the wrong kind. Okay. Ooh. Too shiny. That feels about right. That feels like a viable option, right? Lighting wise. Jordan left the door open? No. No, I did not. No. You're mistaken, actually. You're pretty stupid now, eh? You look pretty foolish. Get some bisexual lighting. I can. I have the hardware. I have the equipment already. But as some of you know, my time, the amount of time I spend here is limited. Slowly growing. It was always closed. Yes, you're right. If you believe the door was always closed, you're on the right side of history. History will applaud you, and it will condemn the others, condemn the liars and the fools. All right? Hold that in your minds. Everything's okay. Ooh. See, the problem is I've got a conventional way the videos look. I sit at this angle. I'm this part of the screen. I can't fuck that up. I've adjusted my monitor to my gaming angle, unfortunately, from last night. What's up, everybody? I'm sorry. I gotta wake myself up, but I'm committed to streaming as many days as I can this week, packing in some video recordings, getting it ready so that it will still be videoed up when I'm in motion, when I'm traveling. We don't want videos to all take a big pause like they did before and have a pretty detrimental impact on the video performances, but we're on our way back up. Vimeo recording. Sure. Window. Cut. Yep. Oh my god. We've reached peak epicness. Don't tell me I've named my community. The Wolfpack has been established as an essential part of the lore for a very long time. It's becoming so essential to the way that people talk about the channel that we are starting to sound a little bit like furries. Well, just a fraction, a skosh. I'll admit it. All right, well, people going away in the chat does not help as far as the assumption that we are furries, but hey, no shaming here. What do you think of getting a little dog as a service animal? Don't even put me in a position where my heart could be broken. I want a dog so bad, and the way my life is now, as it is, years away. There's just like absolutely no way it could be viable in my 20s, you know, which there's not much of those left, to be fair, but years and years. There's no way, which is so frustrating. Sometimes you end up with, and who needs a dog when, of course, I have the wolf pack. I have my audience of exclusively furries. If you're not one now, it'll infest your brain worms. When I used to work at Patreon, we had because there's like a pretty big contingent of Patreon pages for furry art and things like that, as I'm sure a lot of you little perverts know. When I was working there, we had like somebody come in from the furry defense force. I don't know, the FDF, the furry community, and do like a seminar with a few other prominent members and artists of the community and talk about like common misconceptions. It was really interesting. It was very interesting, but I am not one. I wish I liked anything that much, right? It would be fun to have a focus and a hobby, a real genuine passion in that regard. Can I get an woo in the chat? No. Don't you dare. No. No woos in the chats, please. That's enough. That's quite enough of that behavior. I know. There's only so much I can ban you from. Ban from calling me certain names. Ban from saying certain things. What is this, 1984? Let me see if I can get this keyboard work if I have it on Bluetooth, because it ain't been. I don't know what happened to my keyboard's acting awful. My keyboard is acting awful queer. Oh, and so am I now. I don't exist anymore, I guess. Oh. 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 Okay, problem solved. I just needed a second of a moment of extreme still. Oh. How's Joe doing? Biden? He's fine. Brandon? Joseph Brandon himself? I mean, he says he's doing fine. He's not doing particularly well. I think we can all agree on that. In general, as like a policy maker. But I love the guy. Joe. For the sake of the bit, what if I just ended the stream now? I wish I had that kind of commitment. I don't have a PO box myself, but there's a Sad Boys one, or like a Jarvis one that Sad Boy stuff goes to as well. What the fuck's my phone? Where's my phone? Maybe there's a reason the door was open. So I knew I had to go get my phone and then I forgot about it. Not that the door was open. I want to be very clear about that. History will look furiously and angrily on you. Censor those piggies. Look, I'm already on the list. I've already been put on the wiki. How's my wiki feet score doing actually? Wiki feet men. Jordan Adika. Jordan Mooney? Who the fuck is that? No. The famous one. Jordan Adika, please. It's being difficult. I have to be the only Adika footman. Oh, unless they got me under my... They do have me under my birth name. I'm rocking a 4.5. Not bad. And my feet are not good. And these photos are rough. These are all photos from from the old apartment where everything was not well lit and rather yellow. Tell you what. Man really out here sockless. I'm out of socks. I got my laundry in, but I'm out of socks. I'll admit it. You ain't been a man for like a minute. But they're freshly washed. Freshly washed feet. Okay? Out of 5 or out of 5, thank you, actually. Out of 5, in fact, actually. Or would you willingly look at that? I don't know. Who cares? I don't know. I don't care about feet. I don't get weirded out by feet. They're such a non-issue for me. They're just like, they're not a kink or a problem. The same way I am with like the word moist. I'm like, shut up. Stop being basic. Stop being so basic and being upset by the word moist. Moist. See? It's fine. You didn't mind that. We should probably tweet out that doing this deed, eh? Oh. The Fook? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I never promote in the Discord. I don't really use the Discord right now. By the way, yeah, if you want a PO box, I can put that on screen real. All the OGs, all the fans know that it's time for taking a phone break. Is the thing that the message I got a problem? Am I gonna have to go? I don't think so. PO box. P.O. box. Sad Boys PO box. Okay, sick. Let's add some text, I guess. Text. New source. PO box. Add source. It is. There you go, you little freaks. How can we make it fun? Oh, how can we make this text fun? Outline it. The big... Oh, that looks horrendous. Okay, maybe not. Outline opacity a little bit. Let's make it the color of my skin. There we go. Oh my heavens above. Oh, if I make the text bigger, it won't be as... Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. If you want it, make a note. Take note, liberals. Are things running kind of laggy on my screen? That's odd. The fuck did I pay all this money for, PC? Oh, that's what is going on. Skip and stop that, actually. I was copying some footage and it was imploding. Okay, that should be better. Yeah, there you go. That looks really good, if I'd say. There you go, and now you won't miss it. Oh. That's sweet. We've got to get one of the carers that works with my family is leaving soon, which is sad. Like, moving jobs, which is sad. I'm just saying that. That's probably an overly personal detail, but... Herm. Dr. Bees. That is an elderly reference. Ooh, my PC is running like shit. This isn't generally a problem for the stream. It runs bad. This is weird. Am I laggy? Is like my audio, am I like not as, am I looking video kind of laggy, or is it my, not really. Oh, that's so strange. Dell is about to get an email from me. What the fuck did I give you all this moolah for? If things are going to be choppy for me, that's fine. You don't exactly need hyper-responsive controls to press play on a video and make mid-jokes about it. I'm not mid-jokes. My equipment is done by my beauty. That's really nice of you. Wow, is it my, did it peep the non-lineup? Is that why? Did it peep the hair I cut myself, having too many weeks now to grow out to an awkward level? Subbed because they are sweetie. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Subs, you say? Thank you for all the follows, by the way. And, oh, Wide Ride get up 5 community subs. Damn, remember, I will always check and give out my thanks, my holy thanks, but I miss it pretty easy. Anna Grace Psych SD with a resub for a second month with Prime. Another lethal blow to Jeff's ego. He doesn't want us using Prime subs. That hurts him since the divorce. Celery Beck resubscribed for 1 month at tier 1. They've been subscribed for 5 months. That's too long. That's kind, but too long. Lots of follows. Thank you for all those. And yeah, Spooky UFO resubscribed for those 2 months. Awesome. Oh my god, and another sub of Prime. Take that, Hefe. Take that, El Jefe Bezos. Another strike to the sternum. Oh my god, Leah H with another strike to the sternum. The impacts Jeff's taking right now. Straight to the ground. One shot, one kill. By the by, it's correct. I don't know if anybody saw my my Instagram story post, in which case why not? The stats for me getting partner are so wonky right now because it's like a 75 viewer average, and the view average is, you know, like 280 or whatever. But you have to do it on 12 different days for a total of like 25 hours, and there's. It'll just be 1 month that I'll be able to do that. I'll do that 1 month, get partner, and then there's just no way. That's so difficult to get with my current schedule. I don't know. Thank you for all the subs and the hype train. I still don't know what a hype train is, and I don't intend to find out. We've got 12,000 followers on Twitch. That's actually insane. When I was streaming pretty much every day, or like very often, a year and a half ago or whatever, I think we capped out at like 2,000 subs or something. Like, we were generally climbing, and now from that to now, I think we've streamed like 10 times, and that's really cool. I did not expect there to be crossover between YouTube and Twitch. When people see the videos, they do actually, I mean, because I promote it sometimes, I guess, but people do actually move over to the Twitch, which is surprising. Because I don't watch Twitch, generally. I only watch Twitch to fuck with friends that are streaming. It's so frustrating when I got a notification last night at like 1 a.m. that Jarvis was, even later, that Jarvis was streaming. I was like, if I wasn't going to bed, I could make his day so difficult. No. Another sub from Prime. Take that. Take that, you big bald bastard, Jeff. And a couple follows from an official child. I don't know if you're allowed to be here. You're going to have to change your username at some point, an official child. It's not going to apply anymore. Bunny Garden Party, that'll always apply. Hey. Anna Grace SD comes back with another 100 bits. Do you want to be Anna? Do you want to be Grace? Do you want to be Psych? Sud? What's the preferred name? Because that's too long. I'm not. I don't have a lot of time left on this little blue ball. Okay. Oh, man, all these subs, dude. Holy macaroni. Yeah, Spooky UFO. Cassie DZ. Nice try. Nice try, okay? I've already got Joe Mama today. Cassie DEEZY, okay? Leah H resubscribed. Oh my god, Leah hit us with another primey. We've got McSquid. Nice to see you. An OG, a true OG of the wolf pack, the warriors. Ashley the Rains, he's 69, 96, missed opportunity. Ashley the Rain, 96, subscriber prime. Spooky UFO gifted a sub as well. UFO's busy today. Tier 1 sub to Natum Smith. Congratulations to Nat. Claire Federer. I can't read, by the way. I'm functionally illiterate. That's probably becoming pretty clear as the stream goes on. Just getting something on my way. Subscribe with Prime, Asigal, Moth Reciting, and Claire Federer. Or Moth Reciting and Asigal both subbed. But Claire Federer both subbed and gave out one community sub gift. We're now at 69 subscribers. Do not subscribe. Stop. Okay? Halt. Can I cure your COVID? Yeah, it doesn't exist. That would suck, huh? If I was a COVID denier and an anti-vaxxer secretly and just came out. Oh, that would suck. That'd be so funny. Oh, man. I want to tank my career at some point. I want to make the conscious effort to, screw everything up. But I need more subs. When we hit 150 in like a few weeks or whatever, I will deliberately tank the channel. What are we at right now? 136. Yeah. Give me a couple weeks. We'll do some damage. I don't want to have to talk today, but I know someone's gonna make me like talk in the chat or talk in life. Have you heard of Hasanabi? Yeah, yeah, I've heard of Hassan. I followed Hassan for a long time prior to him streaming, and then didn't really keep up with his stuff. I was only following when he was still at Young Turks, I think. The sub from Phoenix Barfus. Interesting name, Phoenix Barfus. Thank you for that. The PO box, you caught me. It's right there. I love Hassan. It might be a collab opportunity. I would love to meet. I think Nick and Eddie are our only mutual friends. I think. I don't know if him and Jarvis have a relationship. I think. But yeah, at some point. He's great. Love the guy. He's been popping. I still don't understand Twitch either, but I got made a mod on the Love Island UK stream. What? Also, there's a Love Island UK stream? Thank you to Lily Sen for the sub of 1 month. It's hard to get my brain around. And Desiree, thank you for the 100 bits. I don't have channel rewards right now because I'm not gonna be able to acknowledge them while I stream, and it's gonna mean that like 20 people do fit check, and then I just do it. Like, how do I satisfy those 20 people that all ask for the same thing at the same time? But I'll figure out some stuff that you don't have to do. Oh, I guess you can highlight your message and stuff. Cool. Enjoy that. Cool. Any tips to not be scared of needles? Something that helps. I guess harder with needles, so I don't know where you'd find the stats. But a friend of mine that was really, really scared of flights, we started sending her, myself and a couple of my co-workers would send her, and she traveled a lot for work, would send her like statistics on just how incredibly rare any complication is with a plane, and like the videos of how much work and regulation goes into making sure a flight is necessary, or a plane is properly equipped to fly, which is pretty extensive. Some people like that, some people don't. I love it. I think it's really cool. But have you seen those videos where they bend the wings literally like 180 degrees around the plane, and some people freak out? Hey, now you'll see the message. I love that feature. This is very cool. Hey, now I'll see. Yeah, but that's it. I'll never read another message. I always tell them, and oh, I can't read I'm functionally illiterate, as I mentioned. My glasses are too glary to do videos with, but I'll do the mainstream bit with it. Oh, by the way, what are we doing today? I can stream for an hour and a half, maybe. have a little look what we've got on the cards today. Do more I kind of want to do more chicken girls in like a burst, like a marathon or something. Maybe. Am I the Asshole is funny stuff. We have not done a non-video thing, I think, since like the very first video, since the Etsy one. Like, am I nuts? Maybe. So we could have a look at that. The Am I the Asshole subreddit. The issue with that one is like so much of it is obviously fake. So much of it is, or it's people just venting their frustration, which is also pretty funny. It's just like, my brother burned down our family home and threw my dog into a 15th century trebuchet and fired it into the Thames. And then I said, hey, stop. Am I the asshole? That tattoo show. Here's the issue with the tattoo show. The only issue with the tattoo show, which we can overcome. The tattoo show, the full episode one that was available, features Joey Essex and I think somebody else from a UK reality TV show, both from the UK reality TV show, The Only Way is Essex. And I know precisely dick about The Only Way is Essex, and it feels odd because they might be making references to the show and the behavior, and I just don't know anything about it. I don't intend to learn it. Could we send good? Yeah, actually, if you throw some in the chat, that would be very helpful. Nathan For You is literally one of my favorite shows ever made. I think it is pure, not even as a hyperbole. I think it's one of the most profound pieces of art of our generation, because it's just a perfectly examined send-up of a very specific moment in popular culture. And if I had to, for future generations, encapsulate what was so weird and inauthentic and stupid and busted about Gordon Ramsay era, and I love his shows, but don't get me wrong, Gordon Ramsay era US reality TV, it would be, Nathan For You would be like the perfect, this is what that was. The sound effects, the production, all of that, but here is also a show that's genuinely good and very funny. Please watch some. Oh my god. Yeah, if we haven't watched any, I don't generally watch actually good stuff. I've also pulled up Cut, because it's been a minute since we watched some Cut vids. We watched a Jubilee one yesterday. So I'm curious. I don't know. The thing is with Cut is a lot of people watch them, and I just don't know what's already been covered. Not that it matters, but it's something I do try and be cognizant of. There is one, Guess My Phobia, which I thought could be kind of funny. Another Hype Train, level 4. I don't know what it means still, but hell yeah. 11, oh my god, 11 gift subs and 210 bits. Lily Sin subscribed for another month at tier 1, or just the first month, but hey, we'll pretend it's another one. Phoenix Barfus subbed at 1 month for tier 1. I think I already addressed it, but thank you so much. And a Hype Train has begun, and I don't know what that means. So, thanks. You know what I'm going to have to do, actually? We've reached this era in Korea. Sorry. Not the nation. I am going to make the font a little bit smaller for chat, because it's a little big, and we're not getting a lot of things on the old screen. It's big. You're all chatting on my bed. Shark Tank. Yeah, Atriarch's been doing that, right? It's been so long since I saw Atriarch, I've genuinely forgotten his real name. Wait. No. No, that's... no. Brandon. I'm insane. What's wrong with my brain? That was really weird. Okay. Sorry. Chat, we're being silenced. Bed comfy. I mean, bed comfy, so is that really being silenced? Play GeoGuessr? We could wrap up with some GeoGuessr. I do... when everything's leveled out and I have a consistent schedule, I would love to have a gaming channel. I want to be a gaming YouTuber. I hate YouTube. I don't want to do this. My favorite YouTuber right now is probably Dot Odoya, and he mostly just plays Dragon Ball games. Sign me up, King. Okay. I've got Am I the Asshole comment. Let's have a little look. You gotta play Minecraft. I will not play Minecraft. That's the one thing I'm not gonna do. Not against Minecraft, I just don't get it. I really enjoyed it when I was younger, but now my brain, like, can't. I don't know. There's just something about it. I, like, can't. My brain can't calculate what's fun about it. It's overwhelming, and I hate looking at it. It's so fucking ugly. Detroit Become Human. I will play. I played. Actually, no, I played all the other David Cage games, but I will play The Quarry, or one of those ones. My roommate Joel, who I think is modding right this very moment, I would love to play games with him on stream if he'd be so inclined. That could be fun. I mean, it would be funny to watch me play Minecraft and just get annoyed, obviously. I want to play Project Zomboid on stream. But Zomboid I've been really getting into, and that is like a fun, high-stress game. Hitman, top 10 favorite series of all time. Play the shit out of some Hitman. Hitman 3 I've not played nearly as much as 1 and 2, or Blood Money, or the older games, but I did play through all of it, and I silent assassined it. Don't worry about that. Play Among Us, hand job. Every time I see HJ, I don't think half joking. Play Among Us, hand job. This is not a joke. This is gonna sound like a joke. I was at a grocery store earlier today that had a toy aisle, and I did see an Among Us like figurine set. Each little Mingus guy is like yay big, and I pondered. I took a moment. I took a little moment, but I thought something like that would be more fun to like buy on stream for fun or something. I'll do a Morbius commentary. That would be great. Zomboid is that's the kind of game where I would like. So here's the thing. I'm mostly past it now because we've combined with Sad Boys when we were streaming that. I've done close to 100 streams independently at this point, right? 40 episodes of Sad Boys or whatever, plus at least this a few dozen times, and a dozen or so times recently. But I'm still kind of getting past the self-consciousness about viewership, because especially early on, my viewership was pretty low. Now it's at a time. I mean, if we spent viewership around here through, like, we tend to peak at like 350 on like if I do it like at a time where everybody's awake or like not at work, like over the weekend. Great. I could sit there for the rest of my life. I could sit at 200,000 subs for the rest of my life. I'm completely fine with that. When I've played games in the past, I think when it was growing, I think it was like 120 people watching non-games, and then I switched over to Phasmophobia, and it literally went to like 6 people. And I don't know if I'd slipped up in like the changing. I think I briefly went offline as well, but it was like, I don't think people want to watch games, but I think that's changing as more people come on. If like 80 people are watching a game, I'll play a game. I like to game out, you know? Jackbox games with chat, that'd be pretty fun. Reverse mukbang where you buy us all a bunch of food. You just describe it to me. Send me audio files, but I don't play them. I just listen to them on some headphones. You see my face going like, no, please no. Hey, there's a video idea. Weird ASMR. If you have any recommendations of something I could look at for a video, by the way, throw them in chat. I will check them out. You look like a dad I've seen. It's officially happened. Turn the music off. We need dad music, royalty free. My days are over. Inspirational songs to celebrate Happy Father's Day. Okay, yeah. That era has arrived. I've been gaining very gradually a little weight in a good way. I was underweight, so maybe I can get a dad bod a kick in. This video is whack, by the way. Sorry, oh, this is cringe. I'm just watching it. It's just like a bunch of just exclusively white families wearing like white clothes, blowing bubbles and stuff. Sat on a couch in beige. Happy Father's Day. Is it today? It's Happy Father's Day right now as we squeak. You know what? Put this in the video. Bloody hell, bloody well, screw it. We are going to look at Am I the Asshole? Because, I'm going to give some additional context for it. Actually, before we get into it, here's a smaller version of myself zoomed into the screen explaining what Am I the Asshole is. That was pretty cool of him to do. I don't need to be smaller, do I? The editor can do that, come to think of it, actually. Okay, here's the thing. I am a good person, fundamentally, in my heart and soul. Hi, welcome to the channel, by the way. Guess who? Wow, excellent guess. Yes, it's me, Jordan Adika. Don't worry about it. There's nothing in the nook. I am not a bad person. I may behave like a bad person and do terrible things and take pride in those things and harness zero guilt as a result and act only with self-interest. If that makes me a bad guy, then it does. It is the literal definition of it. Well, then call me a Billie Eilish single because I'm a bad guy. However, to assess whether or not I truly am an asshole, video segue, we're going to be visiting a subreddit. I've never visited a subreddit for a video before because going to Reddit is the equivalent of walking through Chernobyl in my brain. There's just like a 40% chance that you'll go into exactly the wrong area and be permanently irradiated and grow 5 limbs and then snap in half like Darth Maul. It worries me. I'll just say at the very least it worries me. But I did look something recently and it is very funny. It's just very funny. And look, we can cut nasty stuff out of the video. And Twitch is, you know, I'm not quite at the size where I think I'll get in too much trouble for something sussy. There's no images, right? Not am I the asshole? But for people who don't know, here is a description of this subreddit that I'm just thinking off the top. A catharsis for the frustrated moral philosopher in all of us, and a place to finally find out if you are wrong in an argument that's been bothering you. Tell us about any non-violent conflict you have experienced. That was a very clumsy way of saying that. I'm functionally illiterate, turns out. Tell us about any non-violent conflict you have experienced, semicolon. Give us both sides of the story and find out if you're right, comma, or you're the asshole, period. See our... the wiggly... I don't know what's that called? A little wiggly symbol? Wiggly punctuation? Chat help. Chat help. You know the one? Tilde. The little Tilda Swinton. The tilde. Tildo. Tildo Baggins. See our tilde astrices best of astrices tilde most controversial at Am I the Asshole filtered. Hold on. Now wait a minute. I think I left my conscience on your front doorstep. Because if there is a filtered version with bangers only, most controversial and bangers only, that might be exactly what we're looking for. Okay, now what? Here is a counter, just real quick. Here's a counter for how many we read that we don't end up using because they're too depressing. If you'd like to see those overly depressing ones, you can join me over here at twitch.tv/JordanAdika, which is my name. That's who I am. If you don't want to, also understandable. But that actually makes you the asshole, and I'm the good person. All right, let's check this out. There we go. Okay. Okay, interesting. What appeals? We've got a few interesting ones. Looking at the top for this week, at least they'll be fresh and new. What's an mother-in-law? Mother-in-law. That's a very old school sitcom trope, right? Am I the asshole for when my mother-in-law, when my boss comes to dinner and we burned the chicken? I've got to run to get some steamed hams. That's... Oh, am I the asshole? Am I Rockstar and am I Rockstar the asshole for constantly re-releasing the same game with no real value added to it and preying on whales and kids with access to their parents' credit cards? Yes, actually, for that one. Am I the I mean, yeah. 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 This, I don't think, is that important. Also, just because of this. Yeah, actually, yeah, you are. Oh, I am working for a non-profit. Oh, I don't know who to believe. Oh, maybe he's good. We're connected and have the same interests in our work. Okay, let's find out. Oh my god. Let's see what we're looking at here. Throwaway account. Not a great sign. I, 28, male, am a lawyer. I am working for a non-profit, semicolon. My girlfriend, 28, female, is a caseworker. We connected over our interest in our work. We both love disenfranchising the unhoused. Maybe it's a nice charity. I don't know. Maybe it's the... it could also be like the Clinton Foundation. Recently, she has told me that she wants to go to law school. To be honest, I have very serious reservations for anyone going to law school. Agree. It's a huge time and financial commitment. That's not why I do. For anyone to go to law school. It's sort of, and it's not some easy path to money or fame. Fame? Yeah, I mean, agreed, right? I lose my mind. It's a huge time and financial commitment. It's not an easy path to money or fame. But I'm functionally illiterate, by the way. But I became very concerned because she kept saying she wanted to do what I did. Honestly. Sorry. It's Nick. So we're just going to go ahead and turn the phone off. Uninstall the software. Block him before I do. Reveal his home address. And sue the man. Sorted. Don't ever try and reply to my text again. Don't ever reply to a conversation I started ever again. Don't ever talk to me or my son, aka my phone. Blah, 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 blah. I'm boring. For her, who is interested in the social justice expert, I mean, what is this, Twitter? I feel like she doesn't truly understand some of the limitations of being a lawyer in the social justice field. That is just being a poster. Being a lawyer, I'm a lawyer in the social justice field. Here you go. I'll do some lawyering in the social justice field. Open Twitter. Hey, have you ever noticed how some people, your phone, it's kind of a black mirror in a way, and it's sort of anti-social media, and that's something to think about, isn't it? Listen to my my podcast called like Late Capitalism, Hate Capitalism, or something. I don't know. I tried to tell her about the above issues, but she said she knew what she wanted. Oh, bloody women. Bloody women with their assurances, sticking with the decisions they've made, not listening to me. That's it. I mean, that's the end of the conversation, right? Is her saying, okay, but no, I don't want to do that. But she said that's what she knew what she wanted. She does, by the way. She asked me to look at her application essay, and it was terrible. I was honestly shocked. While she is not a native English speaker and has a strong accent, she went to a high school and graduated from a good college. Is that surprising to you? Interesting. Okay. That's a little we've entered the Twilight Zone. The Twilight Zone of extremely yikes. Well, we've never had an issue of communicating, despite her not being a native English speaker. Wow, that's very brave and kind of you to give it a swing. And she got out of high school, a miracle. But her written work, which I had never seen, was just objectively bad. If I had never spoken to her, I would have assumed from her writing she was learning English, not basically fluent. My initial reaction upon reading, does he even link to... I don't know. I don't really want to read it and make fun of it. I'm just so curious as to what he means by that. My initial reaction upon reading her essay was, if she writes like this in a personal essay, there is no way she's going to be able to handle a memo. She can't learn. She can't learn. She's a woman and foreign. A double handicap. This is true lawyer mindset. I really couldn't envision this working out. The relationship, you might be right. Oh, you mean her okay, the legal stuff? Both, maybe. So I told her that. My basic point was, I think you have to prepare a lot more to think about this decision. I just don't think your expectations of law school match the reality, and you definitely need to improve your writing skills and to be a lot more of a competitive student. She's not wrong about that. She immediately reacted angrily. Look, I'm not saying that she may not have reacted disproportionately. I'm sure she did. You know, relationships can be equally contentious on both sides. However, my basic point, not what he said, the basic essence of what he said, and the only reason I'm applying even a fraction of assholery to this person is the comment about high school. That feels a bit oofy, doesn't it? It feels a bit yucky, slightly yucky moment. Also kind of completely unrelated. I know in his thought process it's related, but if she were a native English speaker and also graduated from high school, would that change any of the parameters of this? Really? I don't know. Is she what? She's dumb in a different way. So that's fine. I don't know. That speaks ill to me. You're the asshole for that. Judgment bot. Oh, that's because it's unfiltered. I don't think that is the man himself. So I told her that, blah, blah, blah. My basic point. She immediately reacted angry, telling me I was arrogant. Mean. That just because I had gone to law school didn't mean I knew everything. That her English was fine, and she couldn't believe I was telling her she was too dumb to go. I mean, if that say was the phrase that you used, I tried to tell her it was about her. It wasn't about her intelligence. Okay, that's good. But her expectations and preparation, she basically told me to go to hell. I guess I could have been more supportive from the get-go and softened the approach, but I honestly think that would have been a huge mistake in even attempting to go to law school. There's so much missing here. Because we've ended the verdict phase. I don't have a gavel. I have the travel case for a toothbrush, and I have a kind of circular. This looks like a thing you hit the gavel with. A circular phone charger. Not the asshole. Overall, not exclusively the asshole, because we don't know that his phrasing was poor, and we don't know that he was being shitty, and there's an element of compassion here, but then on the flip side it can also be an element of arrogance and pride over being a lawyer and not wanting to not believing in somebody else, or saying that, kind of implicitly saying that you are smarter than them. You could say it's not about intelligence, but unless you're providing constructive feedback, like here's the thing you should actually do, or offering to annotate, or it's tricky. As is often the case with all of these, they are either fake, vitriol fueled, just I hate this person and I'm mad about it and so unself-aware that I am bad, or it's I kind of know what's going on here. I've come to the conclusion, but I've come here to vent. Please validate me. And I hate to say it, but I validate you. That's fine. I would say not the asshole 60%. You're the asshole. What are the other options? The other options are last chance, get GTA Online free. YouTube asshole. Everybody should have major consequences. What do these mean? Oh, and yeah, phrasing. McSquid in the chat points it out that her writing ability is subpar with an ellipses, right? Oh no, not with an ellipses. Wait, what? Well, it depends. for 15 years. Am I the asshole for leaving my wife while she was asleep? Am I the asshole for crying to my husband, the boss, about a coworker and make things awkward for the team? These are all just kind of icky. I don't want icky. So yeah, consensus met. Everyone's a bit assholey. Everyone sucks. Ham. That's what ham means? Hammy. What? Why is it ham? Help me. Help me, I'm in desperate need. Help me, Obi-Wan. Everyone sucks here is ESH. Yeah, I mean, maybe. It's an Esh for me. Yeah, I fuck with that. I'm aligned. We're on board. The jury has ruled something to do with ham. The jury has ruled pork. Granting my kid for what he said to my oldest child. Yawn. What about most controversial? Do they have that anymore? Maybe not. I guess not. There's so much detail in this one. So much unnecessary flavor. Oh, to not add a slab of butter to a hot dogs in front of my 7-year-old. That, I mean, it depends how you did it, right? Oh, voted the asshole. Let's not let that color our judgment. Hold on. Nobody make the decision yet. Hold on. Maybe they're not. They almost certainly are. That's a very red tag. Am I the asshole for new accent? Am I the arsehole for telling my sister-in-law not to add a slab of butter to her hot dogs in front of my 7-year-old? Because I'm from Ireland, the butter was I made it by my own 2 hands, and we keep it in a warm room, in a glass dish, the only piece of glass still in Ireland. My sister-in-law, call her Barb. Is that a name? If you include a name, are we going to find her by Googling Barbara Butterslab? My sister-in-law, call her Barb, has a habit of putting butter and mayo on her food. Okay, hell yeah. Like, it's not uncommon that she eats white sauce pasta and she will add a stick of butter to her plate. Butter, fine. Have it melt, or if she's eating biscuits from Popeyes, dip it in melted butter as well. I mean, this alone puts him on the asshole list, IMO. Butter bangs. Butter and garlic. They lead the way. Butter, garlic, some spicy sauce, and maybe an aioli, all right? Fill my handbag with that. My daughter is now 7, and we don't know. My daughter's now 7, and we don't want her to pick up any unhealthy habits, like shouting at their sibling. My husband was making hot dogs, and I know Barb was going to add butter to her hot dog bun. My husband already adds some and toast them, but again, she's going to add a lot more. I pull her to the side, and I am like, "Hey, Barb, do you mind adding butter to your hot dogs in the kitchen?" That's awesome. Go to the guest bathroom to do a bump of coke and put butter on my hot dog. Why does Bob keep going to the bathroom? Some people are coming out with white powder on their nose, but Bob keeps coming out with just a really greasy mouth. Greasy lips. She then is like, "You're putting your 7-year-old daughter on a diet?" I am like, "No, we know that she likes to copy people." Basically adult. Kids like to copy people, but I don't know if to the detriment of like the flavor of stuff. Either she likes butter on things or she doesn't. Ooh. She likes to copy people, especially adults, and we would rather not have her do that. Barb is then like, "Why? So she won't become fat like me?" And starts raising her voice. She says that there is nothing wrong with being fat. She seems to have taken this pretty quickly. I'm guessing, I think it's fair to say the other party probably did not just say nothing, to not just end their point there. She says that there is nothing wrong with being fat, and that I'm giving my daughter an eating disorder by restricting her. I'm drifting in everyone's the asshole. People, it's very unreasonable, but if these are the things they're saying, that's a little bit dramatic. And starts raising her voice. She says that there is nothing wrong with it. She then brings up the fact that she is a nurse. This is a hell of a run-on sentence that the sister is able to have. Should She's never gonna. The hot dog bun's gonna be cold by the time that she's done with this. Then brings up the fact that she is a nurse and that she knows more than doctors, and guarantees me the anxiety and depression I am creating by preventing her from eating what she wants is more harmful than whatever cholesterol a little bit of butter would give her, and that she, Emily, should be able to make her own decisions. That if she wants to, okay. Unnecessary detail. Also, does not say let's call her. I think this is just who she is. Wait, Google Emily Butterchild. We can find them and encourage them to eat margarine only and no other food. Emily should be able to make her own decisions. That if she wants to eat hot dogs with butter, she can eat hot dogs with butter. I am like Bob. If you have kids and want to teach them to do that, that is fine. But please respect my wishes. Bob gets angry and confronts my husband. My husband talks to Bob, and eventually she just packs some food from the grill and leaves. Hell yeah, dude. If I gotta go, I'm going with my little knapsack. My little, Nope. Absolutely not. Go with my little hamburger. Does he have a bag? I'm dressing up in a little hamburger outfit. Running away with one of those, like a dollar sign cartoon bag. Yeah, one of those over the shoulder. Okay, well, what up, King? You see that? Did everybody spot that? That little guy that popped up there? Every single conservative video essayist that just popped up there for a second? Sargon of Armor, a card philosophy, bro? Was I wrong here? If my daughter was 10, I wouldn't mind. Wait, what? How old is she? 7. Is 10 the difference? Really? Yeah, 10-year-olds never emulate the people that are older than them, or at ages they wish to be, or have autonomy that they wish that they had. The one thing they never do is copy what they do. What have I wrong here? I don't know. You can encourage your child to not do things or like reduce their access to things if you're worried about their weight. I mean, butter alone is not going to do it, and the true cruelty is restricting somebody's butter intake, because butter, as I may have mentioned, swish, bangs, 10 out of 10. Like my WikiFeed score, a 4.5 out of 5. What were we saying? Yes, the asshole. Oh, you're the asshole, not the asshole. It's a YTA for me. Oh, wait, hold on. The jury has ruled guilty. Whole status. Whole status acquired. You're going directly onto the toilet, where you belong. Filtered to the. Should we knock out one more? Have a little browse. Am I the devil? What is that? It's obvious OP is the asshole. Oh, is it stuff being reposted? Okay. There's no mystery in that. I have no agency as a judge. Let's get out of filtered. I want to find the stuff myself. Rising? Let's find a rising asshole. What's Silkid? Sister-in-law? Oh. I really could have intuited that, huh? I mean, the issue with a lot of this is parenting. You've got to stop parenting. If I learned anything from the movie 300, which I did not and nobody should, then you should just free your child to educate themselves, make them fight a lion. Raise your child like a Spartan. Expose them to combat until they become strong. Every time I see Am I the Asshole, I think it's Avatar The Last Airbender. I don't know why. For bringing an emotional support dog to the Airbnb and ruining a trip. Am I the asshole for getting my husband something as a surprise? He doesn't like surprises. Then yeah, kind of. I don't know. Kind of? I feel like not liking surprises is a pretty clear statement, right? Like, you can get him something nice, I guess. How do you give somebody something that isn't without surprising them? Hell yeah. I mean, that's just Twitch, isn't it? That's just being on Twitch. My husband and I have been married since last month. Doesn't count. A marriage is like, it's got to be a couple years minimum. I'm of the age where a lot of my friends are getting married. I, of course, intend on dying alone in like a quarry covered in Papa John's pizza and just like a brand new drug. I've taken a ton of a brand new drug that I made. But there is people referring to somebody as their husband or their wife. You need a couple years. It's got to be the marriage has to have been long enough that it's reasonable to go to the pub and be like, oh, bloody ball and the old missus says I got to go home by X or Y time. That doesn't count. The fiance, somebody that was my fiance last week, a fiance is like the youngest thing you can be as an adult. My husband and I have been married since last month. Lie. You'll be married in like 5 years since last month. He told me in the past that for his birthday he likes to request what he wants instead of people picking. You know, when you don't like a surprise, I think more surprise party, or I think something that more that like demands something of you, right? Like that's like you need to. I'm farming an emotional reaction. I need to be prepared. Like I'm not socially comfortable reacting to gifts, which is fine. But when it's like I want to make a birthday registry, that's just kind of what a birthday gift is somebody like intuiting what you might like, or you making a reference to something and then remembering. That's like the niceness of it. Otherwise it's like you can do that if you're a kid, but otherwise you're an adult. You're a married adult. Like I don't know. Point out types of things you don't want. Marriage is so cringe. Marriage is positively you have to be a downright dimwit. Show a picture of my good friend Nathan Stans, who is married. Got him. He's asked for cash. King, baller move. He's asked for cash so he can buy what he wants, and so I gift him with cash. His birthday. Wait, am I a nutty person? He has asked for cash so he can buy what he wants, and so I gift him with cash. His birthday is a week from now, and I was planning on giving him cash. Yep. However, I would not... Rewind. You're probably wondering how I got here. Record scratch. However, I happened to see some concerts of one of his favorite artists online, and so I decided to buy him tickets to that, and said that we could go together or he could take a friend. Not as a birthday gift, but just something I thought he would enjoy. I still plan on giving him the cash. After I told him about the tickets, he yelled at me. I think we have the verdict. Jury. I'm feeling like Judge, Judy, and Executioner right now. After I told him, and he should be killed, is what I'm saying. After I told him about the tickets, he yelled at me. All right, this one's an SBE. I'm actually voting this one as SBE. Should be executed. This one's actually a D ampersand Q. A drawn and quartered. Must be drawn and quartered. Put in an Iron Maiden and then rolled down a hill into a mousetrap truck. He's been angry at me for 2 days and won't talk to me. This is why you're not husband and wife. You married a baby. You married a little boy. You married a little baby boy. How are you going to be an adult and do silent treatment? Get the hell out of here. Just break up. When I hear people are getting divorced, I'm psyched. I'm like, great. Somebody who's brave enough to get divorced. I don't even want to read that sentence. For anybody viewing that perhaps is visually impaired and not able to see the text... Oh boy. For anybody visually impaired that wants to have me read the text, and said that he doesn't like surprises and that I am a stupid beach. Life's a beach. B-I-T-C-H. And buying it without consulting him first. He's been angry at me for 2 days and won't talk to me. Epic. Cool guy. Wanted pocket money. I want my whittle allowance. And then is having a little sulk when he doesn't get it. He says I'm selfish and I only care about myself, like giving him money, and not what he wants. Honestly, he has never told me he doesn't like surprises. Oh. Well... lied to me. You lied to me. You're the asshole, actually, for lying to me. And you're going to be executed. All right? 17th century era guillotine on you, throwaway pigeons. Said himself, but I'm not sure I was really wrong because I just thought he would like it didn't mean any harm. Am I the asshole? Yes, you just got him an No, you're not the asshole. You got him an extra gift. That's nice. And he's with the. This is bizarre. Yep. Ding dong, ding ding ding, ding dong ding. That's what we call a dub. Bang on. This is giving me life right now. Not the asshole's reaction was extreme, and just average at this in the edit. And his personality is and was always bad, and you were foolish for marrying them. How well did you know them before you get married? Learning that he doesn't like surprises late in the game. Yeah, that is weird. We knew each other for 3 years, not long enough at all. As I say, minimum 40 years of knowing each other, then a minimum additional decade until you've technically been married, even though you got married 10 years prior. Not the asshole. What is up with that reaction? Asshole aficionado. I think I've seen that website. What else? This was kind of exhausting. I like this, but then at the same time, there's also this. It really reminds you how emotionally incapable most people are in the world, unlike myself. I'm actually an empath, so because these people should really be able to diagnose the issue themselves, right? The question mark was, I yelled at my sister because she wanted to eat butter near my child, and I wanted her to do it in the kitchen. I love that. I gave my husband 2 gifts, and he was a little piss baby about it. And then I don't even remember the first one. What was it? It's like I started the war in Iraq or something. Yeah, I think that was it. I think it was I chartered Jeffrey Epstein's plane or something along those lines. This was... Okay, well, we've learned a lot, by which I mean we've learned nothing, but we have learned that I'm an empath. You're very fortunate for watching these videos, and I'll teach you something right now. I love you, and I'm in love with you. I would kill for you. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please subscribe and like if you're in the mood. Follow me at twitch.tv/JordanAdika if you're in the mood. There's nothing in the Nook. Don't even worry. You're thinking too much about the Nook, yeah? So don't step up. No need to be concerned about the Nook because of how little is going on there. Don't stop. Look. No. Okay. It's fine. Thanks for watching. You're the asshole and I'm cool. Yeah, that's the Tom Nook. People got at me the first video I did here. People were asking what the Nook is. So I'm making that a meme. All right, GG. That was good. I have the juice. I have the physical and emotional juice, I think, for one more video. I think I can do 2 today. I tweeted to you about some weird-ass ads. Yeah! This is the phone ones. Love stories. Interesting. Interesting. What is this? Has anybody talked about this? Am I on the cutting edge? That's never happened before. The last time I found something, last time I was on the cutting edge of a trend or discovered something that hadn't already been talked about, it was my first video. It was Etsy, and I decided I'm never putting that effort in again. It's certainly got a style to it. It looks like a political cartoon. Never a great sign. Or like a late 2000s Adult Swim show made by like one stoner with no jokes. Blacklisted. Oh, I know what that's like. I'm not visible on restricted mode on YouTube, so I've effectively been blacklisted. Why it always going to be about race with these lists, eh? What's the most popular one? Whoa! Real pop-off on one of them. Wait, did they just re-release the same video? Oh, no, it's another... Oh, it's a series? I don't really understand that. I'm confused. So, we've discovered a new channel. Ouch! Ah, sorry. Always acts up when it's either raining or I've just entered a video. Hi, I'm John Adika. Welcome to the video. You can catch these. Just like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Don't worry about the nook. There's nothing in there. We discovered a new channel called Love Stories Animated. It's got a certain je ne sais quoi. The wording sounds a bit familiar, doesn't it? I think we've seen plenty of animated and crafts and ad-related channels, but apparently this is an ad for something. I guess Pocket FM? It's audiobooks. Like generally, or like special proprietary. Not a hashtag ad, by the way. In fact, the exact opposite. Fuck this. Fuck this. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so many. Weird as heck. Oh, it's like a re-upload? Bob's on it. That's some salty language from a man of the cloth. Robert. Robert. Maybe it helps if I throw in like... No. Where is it? What's that one? I'm using this weird new keyboard where things are in the wrong place. Maybe, is he just sad? Yeah, we'll just do regular sad. But I will throw in a little bit of mad and a teensy weensy little nose as well. A sad face created in God's image. I think the priest will appreciate that.
I was in desperate need of money.
You need to calm down. Let's see if we can find the original so that it's available in non-potato resolution. Oh, there's not that many on here. Interesting. In that case, we will watch this one. Thank you. Would you like your name said for attribution purposes? Yes, please. What do you want to be called? You want your Twitch name? Yeska. Shout outs to Yeska for finding this. I'm concerned. I am at best concerned. The issue with this is I don't know. This is it's a little scampy, a little risque, but Yeska has promised me that it's acceptable. It's viable. I'm not going to get in trouble, right? Because it's low enough views that they could have sneaked by, you know, terms of use. Oh no, not this. What do you mean? Should I not be thanking you? Should I not be saying thanks for the recommendation? All right, let's just do it.
Money, so I had signed a contract to sell my virginity to this man.
Yeska. Yeska. I can't even click this. I can't even skip this ad. This is this temptress. This succubus skip ads button. Oh, fine. What was that, 4.5 seconds before it broke my soul and heart? All right. Well, I'll tell you what we haven't done in a while. Awoo! Welcome to the video again, Twitch. Welcome to the video again, YouTube, because apparently we've re-entered the furry zone.
I was in desperate need of money, so I had signed a contract to sell my virginity to this man. But now I am scared. He is not a man.
Oh, you reckon? Hold on, let me just zoom in a little bit. Yeah, you might be right, actually. Yeah, I don't think that is a fella. I think it's like a weird as heck beast, and I think my father in Christ would agree. You know, the nice thing about this guy is, unlike most fathers, Still around. I'm gonna Well, why didn't you include that? Do you have any more leafies here? Oh, no, this doesn't help me. I mean, make sure to go and subscribe to... This is an insane name. Go and subscribe to this, obviously. Banger content. Discord link, I'm not willing to risk it.
Are you ready, Miss Lily?
What do I do now? I don't know a thing about making love.
Is that the issue? Oh, what am I gonna do? What am I going to do? I have identified a single issue with this situation, and it's my lack of experience.
Let alone doing it with a beast. What will he do to my body? No, I can't do this now. You are nothing like the man I signed the contract with. He was nice and handsome.
It was a smaller beast. It was just a regular wolf. I've found them on Patreon. There's a bunch of these pages, and I thought I could trust them. I went on 4chan and I fell in love.
But you are... What are you?
Please, Miss Lily, don't be scared. I'm the same man, but I am also a shapeshifter. It's just that I cannot mate with you in my human form.
I don't understand. Let me go. Please let me go. Take your money back, but leave me alone.
Please, I don't want to harm you, but it has to be you.
Oh, I don't like that. I'm concerned. Where's this going? Okay, there's more conversation about consent, hopefully.
Why? None of this is making any sense.
You see that mark on your arm? That's the mark of the moon goddess.
There is no amount of money. There is not enough mostly empty cups of coffee on Earth that would have... For which I could have guessed that. That's nuts. Okay. How many twists? With 3 or 4 zigs in, 5 or 6 zags out. What? Any more twists in this? We're only halfway through. There's got to be something even more baffling. I wouldn't have skipped the ad, though. This would have worked on me, genuinely. I'm so curious.
Moon goddess?
I was only a child when a fateful incident forced her to take my powers back and curse me. Only a virgin with her mark could reverse that curse. I've searched for you for years. You can bring my powers back if you just surrender yourself to me.
Zbari wants the power to be a guy, right? Because if he's already a wolf, so the power is to be a dude. Shouldn't have catfish. There are, for whatever reason, shoutouts to you if you're watching this video. You are for sure. You're definitely part of the Wolfpack because you, Mon Frere, are a furry and presumably would have, or some people in the furry community would have no problem with this. Just tell them up front, right?
What is this beast
He's just like it's basically a suit.
talking about? What in this world?
Cut that other video, actually. I don't want to start a conversation in my comments about furrydom because I'm just going to get it wrong. I'm just going to miss something. People are going to be mad at me.
Don't worry. I'll teach you how to make love. There won't be any pain.
No, I can't do this. I can't.
Lily was horrified. She made an attempt to escape and started running
Oh,
wildly.
God.
In the darkness, she couldn't see where she was going and hit her head on a stone pillar. She fell down. Her vision was getting blurry and she was almost fainting when...
Let me go. Let me go.
Lily heard muffled footsteps and saw the beast approaching her. But as he got closer, he did something that shocked the daylights out of her.
No, this can't be.
What did Lily see? To find out,
Bro, we are going to have to put up from like here onwards. As soon as she has to like run, maybe even before she has to run away, as the consent conversation becomes less and less effective, big terms of service screenshot just covering the screen. Replace the audio. Replace the audio with that that Metal Gear MGS5. What are we fighting for? Or like, why are we still here? Yeah, put this over it. And then just my reaction. Just my face.
Snake.
That is what we call a bro moment.
The body I've lost. The comrades I've lost.
Where's the music? Where's the hit? I want the music. I want the hit. I want the pop off. Help. Oh, come on, YouTube. I'm getting cuckarooed.
Just to suffer.
Yeah.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer. Every night. I can feel.
Alright. Oh, why is this in a completely different style? It's a Tiffany. Okay, let's read some titles because this is definitely gonna direct us. Oh, I can smell the thumbnail now. It's me like there, some red arrows. Oh, delectable. My wedding night was a shocker. Absolutely not risking that. I took revenge. The billionaire's accidental. Hold on. So is this a series? Insta-Millionaire. Episode 1. Okay. It seems like a series, right? And she lies about everything. He's worth billions, but I don't care. My fiance found my What? Found her? Oh, that's intriguing. I want to know what the revenge is. I'm a spiteful person in my heart.
I had been
You need to calm down. You need to relax.
a model for many years, but I never felt as beautiful as I did on my wedding day. As I stood in front of the courthouse, waiting for Nathan.
Hang about. What's occurring?
I felt like I was walking on air. The dress was from Stella.
The audio balance should be pretty good now. Let me know if it isn't. Is this a series? Am I cocking this up? Is this a series? And this is a little recap. Nathan's pregnant bride. I think it's No, it's this one. The billionaire's accidental bride. I think it's this. It's that one, and then it's that one. I need to turn up my really? It's getting red on the. It's getting red so clearly on the. I think the level reader is wrong or something. The series is only a day old. We're fresh. This is fresh and fit actually. Man, the audio interface, like software interface on Streamlabs, is a nightmare. It's wrong. It's always wrong.
I had been a model for many years, but I never felt as beautiful as I did on my wedding day. As I stood in front of the courthouse, waiting for Nathan, I felt like I was walking on air. The dress was from Stella McCartney Bridal Collection, and I had never seen anything like it. But each minute I waited for him.
Why the flex? This isn't real. It says, I mean, this one doesn't even claim to be a real story. It's an audiobook. So it's definitely not a real story.
I felt more and more restless. Where was he? We said 1 p.m., and the clock over the entrance of the courthouse showed 1:10. I decided to break the rule of not talking before we see each other.
It's a short phone number and it's only X's. I'm not very well traveled, I guess. I don't know why they do that.
And call him. I was ready to be a real bridezilla, but after 3 beeps, Nathan rejected my call.
Ooh, Nathan, not for you.
Heart started beating fast when I received a message from him. Suddenly, I felt like my feet hit the ground. Had Nathan been hurt? Taxi! Riding in a taxi on your wedding day is a special kind of humiliation.
How great it'd be if the driver's laughing. Stood up, have you? You fool. You fool. I'm a taxi. Well, I mean, she wouldn't even be married because, as we've discussed in another video, to become married, You get married, and then 10 years go by, and then you're married. You don't have a husband or a wife or whomever until 10 years later.
I felt alone and embarrassed, but most of all, scared. What had happened to my fiance? The driver kept staring at me in the rearview mirror, so I took my white scarf from my bag and covered my face.
Who is that in my car? I don't even know who you are anymore. I think he's going to stare at you more if you're holding a doily over your face.
He recognized me. After all, my face was on the cover of Vogue many times during my modeling career. I rushed.
That's me anytime I'm in any car or public place. She's like, oh, you're looking at me. Yeah, that's right. It is the best day of your life. This is YouTuber. Do you want to dig 136,000, this number of subscribers at a time? Yeah, no big deal. And then it turns out they're like looking at me because I'm wearing nothing but board shorts that have split open at the back.
Through the Lenox Hill Hospital and entered the room Nathan was in. I was stunned to see that Nathan was.
Oh my god. Oh my god. He turned into a big machine. Oh, no, wait, I'm with you.
Was fine, but he wasn't alone. With him was Amber, the model he represents. She had her face tucked in Nathan's chest and she was crying. Nathan barely acknowledged my appearance. He saw me in my wedding dress, and I knew it meant bad luck.
There, Amber. Emma.
I think bad luck might have already kicked in, I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't worry about that. I think you can smash as many mirrors and walk under as many ladders as you like. You can have a chorus of black cats. A million black cats cross your path, and I think you've already taken about as many L's as you can in one day.
Emma is here. We will both help you face this.
Feeling confused and with the goal to be useful,
She starts putting it in front of her face again. Every time things are going wrong, she's like, who is that? Who is this unmarried woman?
I got Amber a glass of water.
Thank you, Emma. It means the world to me that you're here.
See, Emma? Amber twisted her ankle during the show today. The doctors say it will be months before she could walk the runway again.
No, Amber.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Being a former model, I understand how hard this can be.
Another drop. First the name drops, and now the total narcissist move. Like, hey, I broke my ankle and I'm putting my career in jeopardy. Oh my god, that reminds me of my life. Let me run you through why.
Amber kept crying, and Nathan finally looked at me. There was no awe in his eyes.
My regular human husband. He finally affixed his ocular implants on me.
He was seeing his bride-to-be, and he treated me like I was wearing an everyday dress.
I mean, he's seeing his bride-to-be with Terminator vision.
I understood that Amber was his model, but why would he abandon me on our wedding day to comfort her?
and then just text you the address, which is a pretty baller move. Is this going to be a surprise? Is this going to be a nice surprise? That would be cool. He's going to assimilate her into the same AI hive mind that he's a part of. That would be a cute little wedding treat.
My heart felt deserted, and I decided to ask him. Once he finally left Amber's side and came near me,
I mean, it's kind of... how close does he need to get? He moved like 3 feet.
leaned in and whispered to him. Nathan, what is going on?
Are her eyes getting further apart as the video goes on? Interesting. She's turning into a beast. She's just turning into something of a werewolf. She's a shapeshifter, I guess.
On. Is this the real reason you're here with her instead in the courthouse with me? He looked at me coldly and paused before speaking.
No, Emily, the reason is bigger. Come on, let's get something to eat and we'll talk.
I think it's just the audio clipping, because they were, probably recorded in different environments and he's doing it on Apple headphones or something, but the way it's clipping sound a little like an automaton. This is Freddy, and these are the 5 nights before it went all wrong. That's how he's a billionaire. He invented Freddy Fazbear.
Amber, I'll be back shortly.
I and Nathan walked in silence as he took me to my favorite French restaurant.
French. He took me to my favorite French restaurant, Comic Sans French.
His mood confused me. as he looked like someone in trouble.
With a new face.
Even though I was in my favorite place, I couldn't quite relax. It was only after we ordered lunch I decided that I couldn't wait any longer. Nathan, what is going on?
Covers his face with the plate. Okay, it's the defense mechanism in this universe. Who is that masked man? I can't be mad at you. I don't know who you are.
My agency is in big trouble, Emma. Today's event was the biggest deal I ever made, and it was all because of Amber. All clothing lines want her, and for the event tomorrow, they have all paid their advances. If Amber doesn't appear, my agency's image will be destroyed.
How can I help?
Well,
What? Wait, what? This. Wait, to call her on the phone? Am I nuts? That's not. That reason worked. Wow, hell yeah. Speech 100. Little Skyrim level up image. Oh my god, dub.
can if you take Amber's place tomorrow. You used to be a model. You'll be great at it.
You can't be
Does the agency have one model?
serious. I haven't walked the runway in 3 years.
Oh, come on, baby. There
My feet are backwards now. You know it's been years. My feet point directly down. I can't walk a runway.
wasn't anyone
Do they let you do it on all fours? I'm a shapeshifter, you see.
as grandiose as you. You were the best. That can't be forgotten in a lifetime, let alone 3 years.
You seem to be forgetting that it was because of your pressure I decided to quit modeling and focus on our relationship. And now the cards have turned. You seem to want me to go back to it. People forget models as soon as they step off the runway, and I have stepped off a long time ago.
Emma,
L plus ratio plus you stepped off.
you misunderstood me.
Plus you're plus you're powered by an AI.
I want you to pretend to be Amber, not be you. You'd be paid, of course, but we'll hide your face, and everyone on stage will think it's Amber.
They'll hide the face. It's all coming together. We'll strap a plate to your face with duct tape.
I couldn't say anything. His words cut me like a knife. This was not the way I thought our wedding day would go. I sacrificed my career for this?
Baby, this is our...
I almost forgot. We're approaching the event. I forgot we were gonna get. Okay, big like. Just one. Where's the priest? I don't see him. Ooh, that means I can blast him. Let's treat myself.
Our company. Once we get married, it will be half yours. You and I built it together. Let's save it together too.
Nathan's eyes glistened with tears, and I could feel his pain. After all, we were
That's WD-40. That's a lubricant for the joints in his face.
soulmates. I
Sparking.
couldn't stand to see him like this. Don't worry, baby. I'll do it. I'll replace Amber. The moments before the show, when I was all dolled up and waiting for my cue, were always my favorite. I would stare at the mirror at myself, proud of whom I've become. But today, I stared at the mirror.
Were there guests at the wedding? Or what's up? They're not even gonna just quickly go and go tie that knot real speedy like. Also, he's a billionaire, right? This seems like a problem that can solve it. Hire no other people work at the modeling agency, and there's no other models. He's not just rich. He's a billionaire. You could just pay people to not be worried about it. Just pay people to sit at the show with nothing going on.
Knowing that today it wouldn't be Emma Miller out there, but Amber. As much as I missed modeling, being back as someone else made me realize that maybe, just maybe, I shouldn't have given it all up for love. A loud knock on the door snatched me from my thoughts.
Amber, you're on in 10.
Nobody was supposed to come in. Nathan's assistant made sure of that. I did my own makeup and hair, something I had never done when I was a model myself.
Yeah, what? What? Is she getting pranked? Because there's half left. She doesn't seem to be upset enough to want to take revenge, all caps. And they're being weird. Why is nobody doing the makeup? So they don't know who she is?
Nonetheless, I liked how I looked. I picked up the
Did she take off her makeup from when she was going to get married? Maybe that. It's probably dolled up enough, maybe?
bracelet from my makeup desk. I was supposed to promote it, and it was probably worth more than my house. As I tried it on,
What do you mean? Don't you live with a billionaire? I'm going automaton mode. This is frying my circuitry.
I realized that it was too big for my wrist, and it was too late to make adjustments now. This bracelet was fitted according to Amber's wrist, not mine. And then
Damn, dude. I just got some thick... That's supposed to fit hers? Wow. That's like a... I could go around her waist. Amber's built like a Russian weightlifter.
light bulb moment. What if I wore it as an anklet? My legs were my trademark, and that's what I was known for. I put it on, and I instantly felt more confident. This bracelet might be for Amber's, but I am wearing it my own way. I put the Venetian...
Oh my god, that's one of the most haunting images I've ever seen. Oh my god, that's so scary. Oh, get it off the
mask on my
screen.
face, the feathers tickling me, and
Oh no, it's gonna stay there. That's crazy.
I stepped on stage. I enjoyed every second of it. As I reached the end of the stage, I noticed that the jewelry company manager looked cross, frantically searching my arms with his eyes.
Oh, pissed, cross. Now that's that. This is a PO'd fella right here.
That's what I wanted. I lifted my legs, posed, and the bracelet's diamonds shone. A gasp was heard from the front rows, and I enjoyed the obvious fascination.
She looks like a goddess. That's not Amber.
What show is this? What kind? There's commentators. They're cheering. There's a lot to process here. Are we gonna discover that she's got like what was it? That she's gonna. They're all gonna have a big orgy. She's got a moon symbol or whatever, a little crescent tattoo, and she can only have sex with commentators at a live something. This thing's running like a UFC show.
Take off the mask. Take off the mask. Take off the mask. Take off the mask.
I looked around and I realized that I had no choice. Sooner or later, they'd guess it was me.
So I removed my faceplate, revealing 2 robot eyes spinning in different directions. Just a Westworld skeleton.
It would be better to save my own dignity and take off the mask. So I did.
Constant Club says Dream starts playing in the background. I don't know what the rationale is behind you saying that. Oh, that's what the mask is for. It's pretending to be Amber. Yeah, she should be taking her normal pills right now. She should be taking her normal pills, and maybe she needs glasses.
I expected many things, but now what followed?
It's Emma Miller. Emma, where is Amber? Did you sabotage her show?
Are you not getting work? Have you turned to cheap tricks?
Why would you steal her spotlight?
I ran to the green room before I gave them the satisfaction of my tears.
Well, how about the satisfaction of your explanation? How about you give them the satisfaction of saying no to what they're maybe explaining it a little bit?
Nathan was already there.
Nathan was stood in my my blurry bokeh, low aperture tiny little makeup room where everything is blurry.
Rushed to his arms for comfort, but he angrily pushed me away.
How could you do this to me? You ruined my company.
Probably not a very good company. Probably not a very good company for it to take such a huge L.
Your company? I thought it was ours. I did this for you. It's not my fault they recognized me. I used to be famous, you know.
Emma, we are not married. The company is mine. And since they recognize you, you owe me to fix.
We're in that time for revenge. She's just going to kill him. I mean, that would be a quick, time-effective revenge. Also, very short audiobook. It has to end with something, right? And so I unhinged my jaw, swallowed my weird husband whole with my robot powers, and then I got a text from a beast wolf man to come meet him at his mansion.
Fix this. My manager will arrange a press conference to save my career and Amber's.
What about my career?
Your career is over, Emma, but ours isn't. And since you were the one who ruined it, you have to confess and take the blame for this, saying me and Amber had no idea what you were about to do.
I looked at him in disbelief. He looked like a complete stranger, and the feeling that was nagging me ever since I saw Amber in his arms at the hospital came back.
This billionaire is acting very unkind, unself-aware, with extremely selfishly peculiar behavior. You'd think somebody that had worked so hard to reach that peak, that had put in the work, obviously, in this meritocratic society where the only way you can make money is by working really hard and being good at it. I wonder, how's his company going to survive without his dad's money? I mean, his hard work.
He was choosing her over me, once again. But Nathan was like this. You'd know he was manipulating, yet he'd always sprinkle some truth over his manipulation. And he was right. I chose to put the bracelet on my leg. Part of me did feel guilty for it. I couldn't believe what I was about to do.
Wait, that's the... that was the problem? I thought the revealing of the face was the issue, not just having it on her leg. Kind of looked kind of cool. Wouldn't have fit her wrist. Wouldn't have fit anybody's wrist. Unless you're in one of those slapping competitions.
Okay. I'll do it. I'll take the blame. In my... See? No, this is all part of her grand plan. This is all part of the setup for a glorious and vengeful ploy. A Machiavellian-style murdering of her not-husband. Entire career, I had never seen such a full conference room. But I had never been a part of a scandal before either.
You still haven't. I've got great news. You still haven't. You've been a part of this weird, slightly awkward event that I still can't really understand what it was supposed to be. A single model goes down the runway in a single outfit. It's a good job they had a masquerade mask, by the way, just sitting around.
I tried to compose myself, put on a brave smile, but the reporters looked like lions waiting to tear me apart. But I hadn't been born yesterday. I knew I had to start. I know that after the events of yesterday, you all have questions. Therefore, I have written an apology letter answering them all. I knew what would happen.
Just take a photo and put it on Twitter. It takes the Dobrik move of let's talk and then just hands out a letter and runs away.
As I waited for them to finish reading the letter, I couldn't help but feel satisfied. Reporters looked like children on Christmas morning. I had served them the biggest news of the season.
Is it true?
Uh-oh. Tea moment. We've activated the tea.
True? Is Amber really pregnant? How do you know about this?
Is this pregnancy the reason why she's not in the show?
Most importantly, who is the father?
Nathan? I'd never seen
Yes. I am a bad person. Are they going to say, I've never seen Nathan look so distraught or something, just because they don't draw them with a negative emotion? Is he just gonna have tears leaking again?
Nathan's face changed colors faster. He went from red to white to purple.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's like a mood ring. The metal alloy that he's made out of is a mood ring.
These are not my questions to answer, and since my letter clearly answered the questions directed towards me, I'll leave now.
Oh my God, she looks like a cartoon lion. That's what's hitting me. She looks like a cartoon lion. It's kind of cool. I don't know.
Emma, stop. Who is your source for these claims?
I got up to leave when I was bombarded with a million questions, but that wasn't what scared me. Nathan seemed to have snapped out of his shock and appeared on stage, angry. I knew that an angry mood in a press conference was a recipe for a disaster, and I got scared fast.
Yeah, T-Crat, we're about to see. Oh my God. She's the Chris Rock of strange lion people.
But then...
Oh my God, Will Smith catches it. That's my job.
He is Eric Roberts.
What is he doing here?
Wait. Like, Eric Roberts. Because that ain't... I mean, Eric Roberts, handsome as it comes, but it does not... Okay.
Billionaire came to save a forgotten model?
He walked on stage fast. Eric...
Oh wait, it was fast, so that's him walking. Dun, 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 dun. You know what I mean? Dun, 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 dun.
Roberts. The silence in the room was...
Okay, and then just kind of simulate her. We'll do Nala Lion King. That's kind of the face she was making. She's like, oh my goodness, wow, thank you so much. For your, that's really... You're a billionaire or something, right? That's really nice of you.
Suddenly deafening. Everyone knew who he was.
Who the fuck is this? Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. I think I left my conscience on your front doorstep. Who is this?
Emma will not be answering any more questions.
Wait, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to simulate it as best I can.
Everyone knew who he was.
Better animation.
Emma will not be answering any more questions. Nathan is accountable for questions directed to him.
Eric stood close to me, and I
Eric stood closer, and that's him getting closer.
immediately felt safe. Nathan kept looking from me to him and back, shocked.
Mr. Robert, I have a question directed to you.
He can... Oh, I mean, I think we both know who that is.
And back, shocked.
Mr. Robert, I have a question directed to you. How do you and Miss Miller know each other?
She's my wife.
Who is Eric Roberts? When did Emma...
Oh, I mean, I can tell you that. Is that a real question? Eric Roberts, an American actor, his career began with a leading role in The King of the Gypsies, for which he received a first... Wow, that's kind of cool. Wow. What an interesting career. From The Young and the Restless. Right, yeah. 1974. I was going to say he looks older, but that is pretty... No, 66. That's good for 66. Oh, shit. Yeah. What are we doing again? Oh, yeah, that's right. We're going to look at Emma Roberts. Wait, what? That doesn't mean anything to me. This is crazy. Wait a minute. I think I left my conscience on your front doorstep. That's wild. I didn't know that. This is Aaron Brockovich themselves. And, Nancy Drew? And Nancy Drew themselves. Well, that's crazy. Or that movie with Dave Franco where he's dancing on a chair. Is that her? Nope.
Marry Eric. Was Amber really pregnant with Nathan? And finally, will Nathan take revenge from Emma?
To find out, listen to the audiobook.
No, don't make me listen to the audiobook that doesn't exist. There's no way this actually exists, right? I mean, I'm not going to listen to it, but... Wait. Hold on. DJ Plays Games has been working his way through it. Hold on, DJ Plays Games. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for biting on your style. I hope I get more views than you, and I hope I destroy your career. Actually, not. I don't really want to do that. If you'd like to collaborate, I guess, and watch this series. It's just... Huh. That's just... It's interesting. Wait, wait, what was it called? Something about, animated, stories, FM. Yeah, something along those lines. Prove them wrong. This is the next video, but I can probably throw in some comments on this one as well. No, it's not, they're not going to be that interested in that. Yeah, do you know this? Hey, what's up? Guess what? I got a secret for you. The video's over, but that doesn't mean our relationship, as it's starting to blossom, has to be over as well. Because it's me, your boy Jordan Adika. I love you and I'm in love with you. Wolfpack Awoo. If you'd like to see more of these videos, whatever. Yeah, you've seen videos before. Do all of those things. You can also catch me at this place on Twitch. You can also catch me at this place on everything else. And if you would be interested in seeing more videos like this or similarly animated stories, which the algorithm tells me that you are based on other better channels, then you should comment down below because I'd be interested in seeing that. Hey, I love you unconditionally and I'm in love with you. Don't worry about the Nook. There's nothing going on in there. Nothing dramatic about that Nook. And just remember, it's not about whether or not you marry the billionaire. It's about whether or not a shapeshifter chases you through the house and it presents such a high level of threat that we have to cut out most of it from the video. And also never forget that Julia Roberts first became, she was the first actress to be paid $20 million for a film when she took the role of real-life environmental activist Erin Brockovich. I remember, actually, I mean, we could just look at some facts about Erin Brockovich before the video's up. Remember she was born Patty, very different name. This is really interesting. The video's already cut. I just thought that would be a funny ending. All right. Get that. Look, if I have this on screen and all of you in the chat are going awoo and I have a picture of Nala on screen, there is absolutely no way that we're going to convince people that we're not a furry fan base. All right? Cut that. Stop the comments. Stop cutting. Cut those out. This... I kind of like the idea of having Ben Shapiro on screen. Everybody going awoo. Woof woof. I will prove them all wrong. We'll watch that next time. All right. Let's have a look-see. You know, we can have a little wind down. I won't cut everything quite yet. Did I remember to record the video? I did. Wow. I'm smart and cool, actually. I'm going to stream again tomorrow. You can try. I'm going to try and scream again tomorrow. Because it's fun and I'm trying to keep it up. I'm going to be traveling and then traveling around for a little while, so I do want to have a backlog of videos, so we'll try recording a little bit more this week. Generally, it's just going to have to be mostly awkward times just because of time zone differences. We can stop recording the screen. Okay, let's genuinely one of my favorite things ever is raiding streams. I think it's just like really fun because it's exciting when people get raided. Thank you for following me. This was very fun. If you'd like to see more of this, you can come back. What am I doing? Why do I have to wrap up with some kind of summary? I don't know anything, and I don't care about anything. Oh, before I go, I should say thank you to a whole bunch of people that I wasn't really able to engage with at the time. Thank you for the hype train earlier. I think Graham Carey streams we've not thanked for the Prime. Thank you for the Prime. A strike straight to the sternum of Jeff Bezos. Lawn Mower, thank you for the follow. DM Daniel, thank you for the follow. Yoribo, thank you for the follow. Navlotes, thank you for the follow. Stupid Little Kids, congrats on getting that name, and thank you for the follow. Izima, Shoot the Skies, and Ryumi7, thank you for the follows. As I'll also throw a quick one to Pizza Chew 22, born this year, I guess. Thank you for the follow. And a resub from Yamuja for the second month. Hell yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Love you kindly. I think Slowpuke is streaming. I will send people over there. I love you unconditionally. I would kill for you. Here's my request. Don't leave. Go with the raid. You don't have to stick around, but I think it's just exciting when lots of people turn up in a raid. This is going to send you over to that stream in just a second. By the way, we have a Twitter community now. If you go to my Twitter, George Adika, at the top, a link to join. You could apply to join it, and it's pretty fun. Hanging out. There's stuff in there. You know, hey, whatever. All right, love you unconditionally, and I would kill for you, and I will catch you next time. Love you, bye. Mwah.